Welcome back to the Movie Draft House. I'm your host, Mark, and it's another 5-minute review. In today's review, we're going to be talking about the recently released on streaming film Monkey Man. Came out earlier this year in theaters and is now streaming exclusively on Peacock. It is rated R and runs for 2 hours and 1 minute. And interesting thing about this film is that it is written and directed and starring Dev Patel. And Dev Patel is kind of a renaissance man when it comes to film. I don't even know what that means, but it sounded good. But you know him from $1 Million Baby. Not $1 Million Baby. Slumdog Millionaire. I don't know why I just said $1 Million Baby. The movie The Green Knight. The film Chappie. He's a big kind of indie film actor. But really good. I really enjoy most of the stuff that he's in. And I haven't seen all of it, but I've seen most of his films. And he's kind of grown up on screen. And so this film's directed, written, and starring Dev Patel, but it also stars Sharlto Copley, who kind of he's not a big. His part isn't huge in this film, which is weird, is because he's usually playing either a villain or kind of like a big side character. But it also stars the actor Peter Bash. And a whole litany of Indian actors. This place takes place in India, and so Dev Patel is his name in the film is Kid, but he doesn't have a name in the movie, but he moonlights in the Indian underworld, in the kind of the fight club of the Indian underworld, and but he moonlights as this fighter who wears a monkey mask while he fights, and he doesn't win much, but this is like his way of making money. He gets paid to fight, but he gets paid more if he bleeds, and so the whole overarching theme and story here is that there is this Indian godlike figure that we learned about early in the movie, where Dev Patel's character is a child, and his mom is telling him I guess this is like a bedtime story, but she tells him, hey, of this monkey man, and how he got powers from the sun, and that's kind of what happens in the film. It's got kind of the supernatural-esque vibe to it, but we don't really get a whole lot of that until towards the end. But Dev Patel's character's mission in the film is to exact revenge on the police chief that killed his mother. And that is kind of his purpose. And this movie is very stylish. It's very contemporary. It reminds me a lot of like John Wick, if John Wick was kind of a first-time fighter learning. I mean, it's very seedy. It's very undergroundish. And Dev Patel is really good at it. And I hope that this film, it's not going to get any type of awards consideration, but I hope it gets some eyes, because it's his directorial debut, and so I think as a first time director, it's a very strong film. I highly recommend it. Give it a watch. It's on Peacock now, streaming for no additional price charge. Anyways, don't forget to hit the subscribe button when it pops up so you don't miss any future content right here in the podcast. And if you want to follow the podcast on all your favorite social media platforms, we're at Movie Draft House. You can find us on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, right here on YouTube. Give us a like, follow, subscribe. We're doing big things. And don't forget the podcast releases weekly every Thursday on your favorite podcast streaming platform. And we'll catch you next time.